Hey, Susan, you went to a Catholic high school, right? Do you still have your school uniform?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we started going out in college, so I wanted to know how you would have looked back in high school.
I see. Well, my uniform's back at my parents' place.
Think you can go get it?
It's not impossible, but it would be embarrassing.
Aw, pretty please. I'm dying to see you in it.
My parents would definitely notice if I went back for something like that. It'd be pretty embarrassing.
I'm begging you. This is the biggest favor I'll ever ask.
And how many of those biggest favors have you asked me so far?
What do you mean?
Did you forget? You wanted me to go to your work and pretend like we're strangers. Then you wanted me to hit on you and ask you out in front of everyone.
Oh, right, that.
That was really embarrassing, you know?
But you had fun too, right?
I can honestly say no, not at all.
Don't say that. I know you liked it. It really was awesome, though. You had really short shorts on when you came into the shop. The guys had their eyes all over you from the start. They were even talking about you during break. They have no idea how hard I was laughing at them in my mind. Then the guys completely lost it when they saw you asking for my number. You have no idea what kind of rush I felt at that moment. I felt like I was an alpha male standing all over the beta guys.
You've told me that a million times now.
I want to tell the story a million more times too. Anyway, back to the uniform. Please go get it.
Why?
Can't you guess? I thought you could put it on and we could have some fun.
Yeah, figures. That's so embarrassing though. Plus, I don't have any plans to visit home anytime soon.
Elizabeth would have done it for me in a heartbeat.
Excuse me? I told you not to bring up your ex-girlfriend ever again, didn't I?
Oh, could it be that you're jealous? But I'm just telling the truth.
Forget it. You're never seeing me in my school uniform.
Oh, pretty please. I'll never bring up Elizabeth again. So please? Oh, be a sport, will you? Susan, are you still mad at me?
Oh, what makes you say that?
Well, you are mad, aren't you?
You know that you're at fault though, right?
Yeah. So I want to make it up to you, but you won't even let me see you.
Do you even know why I'm mad at you?
Not really. I don't see what I did was wrong.
You don't see anything bad about posting a picture of yourself with another girl at a bar? How did you think a weak flex like that was gonna help you out when things between us are already tense?
I did it as a joke.
It wasn't very funny.
Besides, we always make up after a good night, don't we?
I hate that kind of mindset of yours.
I love you, Susan.
Shut it. I know you don't mean it.
But I do mean it. And I do mean it when I say I'm sorry.
Sure, the guy who's supposed to be sorry posts a picture of himself on Instagram with another girl.
Wait, what?
I won't tell you not to hang out with your friends, but that was a bit overboard. I thought we were going to tell each other before going out one-on-one with someone of the opposite sex.
Well, I figured you'd probably say no if I asked while we were fighting.
Then you shouldn't have gone, right?
She's just my friend I go out to drink with. I don't see her that way. Don't you think it's too possessive to tell me not to go out with someone like that?
That's not the problem right now. We had an agreement. The problem is that you didn't even consider asking me for permission.
Honestly, that agreement is messed up. It doesn't matter if we have each other's permission. If you want to go out drinking with one of your guy friends, you simply can.
Let me remind you, you're the one who came up with that rule.
That's not the point right now. Anyways, I want to see you today. I want to know if you really love me in bed. What time can we meet up?
Just how could you even think about that right now?
Just what do you want me to do then? I can't do this, I can't do that. How am I supposed to make up to you if you're just saying no? That's why I have to go to my friends for comfort. Don't just neglect me like this. I need you beside me so I won't feel lonely.
Sorry, I really don't want to see you for a while.
But I want to. Welcome to the new group chat.
What is this group for? Anthony, what is this?
I'm sure you can tell from the group name, but I'll still explain it for you two. Elizabeth is my ex-girlfriend, and Susan is my current girlfriend. I broke up with Elizabeth, but there is still a lot of lingering attraction, if I'm being honest. But of course, I love Susan just as much. I just can't choose between the two of you. So I figured, why not just love you both equally? So, what do you say to a little menage action?
Excuse me? Say what?
I've never done it before, but I know that if I were to, I would want it to be with you two. And while we're at it, I want you both in your high school uniforms. You both went to Catholic schools, you know? Just another perfect coincidence. So I would love it if you two could play along. I noticed Elizabeth dyed her hair blue, but I'm sure something like that wasn't allowed in school. So, could you dye it back to your natural color? I actually liked you as a brunette, so please? As for Susan, there is nothing wrong with your hair, but your nails are too fancy. I want them to look simple and natural, so change it. So, when can we get this done? I was thinking tomorrow? And if this goes well, I'd like to make it a regular thing. We can do it every Saturday or something.
Anthony, you haven't changed at all. I'm really glad we broke up, and I wouldn't meet up with you again if you were the last guy on the planet. Don't message me again.
Wait, what? Why would she just leave?
I'm surprised you don't see the problem. And I'm breaking up with you. Goodbye.
Susan, what the heck? Why did you leave the group chat?
Because you're disgusting. How could you even suggest something like that to me while you're already in hot water? Are you stupid? And bringing your ex-girlfriend into it is just the cherry on top, huh? I told you not to even talk about her around me.
But didn't you say that you were interested in trying that?
No!
Not even a little bit?
Not at all.
Ah, I see. Well, I guess I have no choice then. I'll stop bringing up Elizabeth and stop texting her. So please make up with me.
Are you kidding? Not in a million years. Apparently I didn't make myself clear when I said I'm breaking up with you. I am breaking up with you.
Huh?
Don't me. You think I would keep going out with a creep like you who keeps messaging his ex?
I said I won't, didn't I?
It's too late for that.
I'm begging you.
Hi there, Susan, right? I'm Elizabeth, Anthony's ex-girlfriend. I wanted to ask you something, so I got your number from him. Hi there, Elizabeth. Sorry Anthony dragged you in like that. I broke up with him, by the way. Good for you. Yeah, so did you need something? Actually, I was thinking that I want to get back at him. I want to expose the text from the group chat earlier, so I want your permission to post this on my socials. Of course, I'll make sure to cover up your name. Sure, I guess. If you think you can get back at him, then go right ahead. I'm with you on this 100%. Really? Thanks. Has he always been like that? Yeah, I didn't know he was so creepy until we started dating for a bit. He does have good traits, but the cons just got a little too out of hand. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. He seemed like a really nice guy at first. He totally did. I couldn't believe what kind of person he actually was. Well, we both fell for it, but yeah. My last straw was when he wanted to loan me out to one of his friends for a night. Oh my god, he tried to do something like that? And that's not all. He wanted to watch. Wow. He was going on and on about how it was all the rage. He's really disgusting, isn't he? I don't want to kink shame anyone, but it's not something I personally would want to get mixed up in. Just what bizarre things did he ask you to do? As you saw, he's been pestering me about dressing up like a schoolgirl. Also, he wanted me to try ABDL. Oh, he asked me that too. Oh my god, really? I didn't know what to do halfway through, and I ended up bursting into laughter. He got mad at me for it. I can see that happening. Right? Totally ridiculous. I couldn't agree more. Another time he asked me if I could, well, this one's also extreme. What is it? You know what? Let's not even get into it. Fair enough. Anyways, sorry I got derailed. Not at all. It's actually nice having someone else that I can share this with. I'm glad to hear it. It was good to get it off my chest as well. But it will be even better exposing him to everyone. I'm gonna get on that now. Okay. Hopefully it teaches him a lesson.
What the heck, Susan? What have you done?
What's wrong?
All of my texts have been leaked, including the chat from the other day with Elizabeth. What the heck did I do to deserve this?
Well, all the actual names are covered up. No one could know who those texts are actually referring to.
That's not the only problem. The internet is having a field day with it in the comments. And they're all calling the guy disgusting, and that guy is me in this case.
Well, I hope you now know that what you did is indeed disgusting.
How could you betray me like this?
Excuse me? You did all this to yourself.
Oh, shut up. I can't forgive you for doing something like this. As punishment, we're not using any protection for the next month. I don't care if you get knocked up. You brought that on yourself.
Do you even realize what you're saying?
Don't question me. You just do as you're told. You're my girlfriend.
I already broke up with you.
I don't care what you say. This is happening.
Thanks for more stories to share on the internet. Just be glad I'm not going to press charges against you for saying something like that. You really need to learn to drop the nice guy act when you meet a girl for the first time. You're making your entire gender look bad. In any case, look forward to seeing all this on the internet as well.
No, don't!
I don't know what Anthony was thinking, but he decided to go online and stand up for the guy in the comments. People figured out it was him very quickly, and he was soon doxxed and humiliated. Thankfully, everyone respected mine and Elizabeth's privacy, so there was very little fallout for us. In any case, Anthony ended up having to transfer school out of shame. A terrible ending to his college life, but I think he deserves it. As for me and Elizabeth, we ended up becoming quite close. I hang out with her once in a while. This all started because we both shared a terrible boyfriend, but it turns out she's really nice. We both found new boyfriends, by the way. I know thrilling play is great for some people, but it's important to get consent and not to pressure your partner. Thankfully, our new boyfriends understand this very well. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to get notified about more content like this.